Hey everyone, and welcome to this deep dive. We're tackling a question today all about fractional CMOs in the crypto world.
All right.
Specifically, you want to know what sets CryptoCMO apart from the pack
Okay.
and get to know the man behind it, Joseph Zammit. We've got some articles by and about Zammit, plus some info from CryptoCMO's website.
Sounds fun. I'm really curious to see how his background plays into all of this.
Yeah, so first things first, what exactly is a fractional CMO? It's not something you hear every day.
So it's kind of like having a secret weapon for your marketing strategy. Imagine you've got this really seasoned marketing executive, right?
Yeah.
Tons of experience, but without the commitment and cost of a full-time hire.
Oh.
That's what's cool about a fractional CMO.
Yeah.
They give you high-level expertise on a need-be basis, almost like a marketing consultant, but like way more engaged.
Gotcha. So instead of like hiring a full-time CMO, companies, especially startups, they can just use this expert network. That sounds like a pretty big deal, especially in a world as fast-paced as crypto.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, CryptoCMO talks about this on their website in the FAQ.
Yeah.
They say they work with companies who need that strategic marketing leadership, but they're not ready for a full-time CMO, or maybe they need a specific skill set just for a short-term project.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's where Joseph Zammit comes in, right? And his career is...
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
It's pretty unique, let's just say that.
He started out in traditional finance.
Really?
Which you wouldn't think would lead to crypto, but then he went on to work on some groundbreaking blockchain legislation.
Oh.
He even consulted for the Maltese Minister of Finance and the Prime Minister.
Hold on, he actually helped shape national policy on blockchain. That's not your everyday marketing background.
It's not. He talks about this more in his My Journey page on the CryptoCMO site.
Oh, cool.
He led the communications for Malta's national budget, spearheaded the country's first blockchain task force.
Wow.
And he was super involved in crafting Malta's Virtual Financial Assets Act. So this guy was like on the front lines of making Malta a blockchain hub.
Absolutely.
So he gets the complexities of financial systems, ND, the disruptive potential of blockchain. That's a serious combo, especially for a company like CryptoCMO, right? They work right at that intersection of finance and tech.
You can tell that his experience goes way beyond just marketing.
Yeah.
He gets the regulatory landscapes and the challenges of building trust in new technologies. That's something you don't see in a lot of like traditional marketing agencies.
Really good point. But let's talk more about CryptoCMO specifically. What makes them stand out in a field crowded with marketing agencies, especially in the crypto space?
Well, for one, Zammit's background is huge.
Yeah.
He's not just some marketer. He's like a thought leader who gets traditional finance A&D, the crypto world. Plus, he's a member of the Crypto Valley Association. That's a globally recognized blockchain hub.
It's almost like CryptoCMO is this bridge between the established financial world and this new world of crypto.
Yeah.
They can speak both languages, which is probably super valuable for their clients.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's not all just theory either.
Right.
On his My Journey page, Zammit points out all these successful campaigns he's done. He even played a big role in launching Moneybase.
What's that?
It's Malta's first neobank.
Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Neobanks are like the next big thing in fintech, and he helped launch one of the first. That takes some serious expertise. Didn't he write something about that experience?
Yes. He has a Medium article called Bridging Innovation and Trust.
That's what it was?
It's a great read. He talks about all the challenges that come with trying to introduce new financial concepts and how to build trust with customers. It's not just selling a product. It's about educating people and showing the value.
I really like that he focuses on building trust.
Yeah.
In the world of crypto, things can feel so up in the air, volatile and uncertain.
Absolutely.
So trust is essential.
That's where all of Zammit's traditional finance background really comes in handy.
Yeah.
He gets that whether it's blockchain or banking, it always comes back to trust.
All right, I really want to hear more about his thoughts on crypto marketing. Let's jump into that in part 2.
So we were talking about Zammit's thoughts on crypto marketing.
Right.
He has a very specific way he thinks you should approach it.
Okay.
He talks a lot about storytelling. It's not about pushing all the technical stuff.
Yeah.
It's more about creating a narrative that people can connect with.
I get that. Crypto can be a bit much for the average person.
Yeah.
All the jargon, all the complex tech.
For sure.
It's easy to feel lost. So what does Zammit say about this storytelling aspect?
He's all about making the complex compelling.
Okay.
In his Medium article, he talks about all these blockchain projects, these amazing white papers that nobody understood.
Wow.
They needed someone to like translate it all into stories that would actually engage people.
It's like those science people who can explain really complicated theories
Totally.
in a way that anyone can get.
Exactly.
They make you care about the topic, not just all the facts and figures.
And Zammit thinks that marketing in crypto shouldn't just be about promoting a specific project.
Okay.
It should be about shaping the whole narrative of the industry.
That's a pretty bold statement.
Yeah.
He's basically saying that crypto needs a better story to really catch on.
I think so.
One that's more focused on people.
He sees marketing as this way to build trust and understanding.
Yeah.
Not just hype.
I like that.
Which goes back to what we were saying about Moneybase.
Right.
He didn't just market it as this cool new app. He made it seem like a trustworthy financial partner.
Right, which is huge in finance.
Huge.
I'm really starting to see how all of this fits together now.
Yeah.
His background, his philosophy, his experience.
It all connects.
It all points to this very specific way to approach crypto marketing.
Yeah.
What about the actual services CryptoCMO offers?
Oh, yeah.
On their website, they mention everything from fractional CMO services to community building and content creation. Can you break all of that down for me?
It seems like a very well-rounded approach.
Yeah.
It's not just about running ads or getting more followers on social media.
Yeah.
They help clients develop a full marketing strategy,
Okay.
optimize their growth,
Uh-huh.
and even build engaged communities. They really want to help create a lasting presence in the crypto world.
Their website also mentions using data-driven insights a lot.
Yeah.
It's not just about gut feelings.
Right.
It's about actually using data to learn about your audience and see how well you're doing.
And Zammit really believes in that too.
Really?
He wants to use data to make smart choices, not just follow trends or go with your gut.
They also have this case study on their site about their work with Llama technology.
I saw that.
Dr. Jocelyn Braun, the CEO of Llama,
Yeah.
she praised Zammit for his strategic marketing
Right.
in making Llama this trustworthy hybrid neobank.
It's the perfect example of what we've been talking about.
I think so.
His team didn't just focus on the tech side of Llama.
Right.
They created a story that emphasized trust and reliability.
Which is so important for anything in finance.
It's essential. CryptoCMO is really good at bridging that gap
It seems like it.
between crypto and the traditional financial world. They get both sides, which is probably huge for their clients.
If we had to sum all this up,
Okay.
what are the main takeaways about CryptoCMO and how they approach things?
I think the biggest thing is their experience. Zammit's background in finance and blockchain legislation really sets them apart from other agencies.
It's not just marketing. It's like
Yeah, it's deeper.
a deep understanding of the industry.
Exactly. The other big thing is their focus on storytelling and building trust. They know that crypto needs more than just hype to succeed. It needs stories that people can connect with.
And they're not afraid to really dive into the data to make sure their strategies work.
Absolutely. Using data to make decisions is at the core of what they do.
This has been so insightful. We've gone from learning what a fractional CMO is to understanding Joseph Zammit's journey and what CryptoCMO does to help businesses in the crypto and fintech world really thrive.
Yeah, it's been great.
But before we wrap up, I'd love to get your take on something else that Zammit mentions a lot, the whole regulatory landscape of crypto. Let's talk about that more in part 3. We were just talking about how CryptoCMO is like this bridge between traditional finance and the crypto world.
Right.
But there's this whole other layer, right?
Yeah.
The regulatory side of crypto is always changing.
For sure.
How does that play into what CryptoCMO does?
That's where Zammit's experience is so important.
Yeah.
Remember, he was a big part of developing Malta's DLT legislation.
Mm-hmm.
It made them a pioneer in blockchain regulation.
Wow.
He wasn't just watching, he was actually shaping the laws for this industry.
So he really understands the compliance and regulatory challenges. That must be huge for CryptoCMO's clients,
Absolutely.
especially the ones working in lots of different countries.
It can be a real nightmare trying to figure out all the crypto regulations.
I bet.
Having someone like Zammit on your team who actually understands those laws is a big plus.
It also shows a sense of responsibility.
Yeah.
It's not just about making money fast in crypto.
Right.
It's about building a sustainable industry that actually follows the rules.
He's also a member of the Crypto Valley Association. They're known for wanting responsible development and ethical practices in blockchain.
It's like he's saying, yeah, crypto's disruptive and innovative,
Totally.
but it also needs to be built on trust, transparency, and accountability.
And that goes back to what he said about building trust through storytelling and education.
Right.
It's not about hyping up the tech. It's about explaining it so people get it and addressing those concerns and building confidence in crypto for the long haul.
This deep dive has been so interesting.
I agree.
We started by talking about fractional CMOs, and then we got into Joseph Zammit's unique background and CryptoCMO.
It's been a journey.
We talked about their marketing approach, their focus on storytelling and building trust, and how well they understand both the financial and technical sides of crypto.
We even touched on how important data is and figuring out the complex world of regulations and ultimately Zammit's idea of a crypto industry that's both sustainable and responsible.
It's clear that CryptoCMO is more than just another marketing agency.
Yeah.
They're thought leaders who are shaping how people see this growing industry. They're helping their clients succeed, but they're also helping to create a future where crypto is understood, trusted, and a real part of the mainstream.
As we finish up, I think it's worth thinking about something Zammit says a lot.
Okay.
What story do you think the crypto industry should be telling?
That's a great question for our listeners to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
We'll catch you next time for another exploration of something you're curious about.